Yeah, so this is a sponsored look at this one here. It looked pretty interesting. Definitely on the tactics side of things, and by Goblin's Studio, I think, that has made a lot of interesting roguelike sort of stuff, mostly. So much better art than you were expecting, referencing something as a rook. Yeah, we've got a giant castle tower that we're protecting or whatever. And let's check it out. See what we've got going for us here. So, a rook needs to be protected. You lose if your rook gets destroyed. Like a lot of tactics games, you can, move around and then perform an action. Kind of standard sort of stuff. So we can zap that there. I did the very beginning of the tutorial, so this part's like completely natural, but when something attacks the rook, it automatically gets destroyed. So if some stuff, yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of like tower defense stuff a lot of times, right? If something gets through, it'll still die but do damage to your tower or whatever. Alright, now we've got a gaggle of heroes to help us out, so we've got our rogue warrior sorceress situation here. And yeah, so they've all got 10 attack. Warrior's got more health, sorceress has less, as you might imagine. She is ranged and only ranged. She can attack at a distance of 2 or 3. Both of these are melee. The rogue has more movement, as one might imagine. Over here we've got golden experience. I don't know what that ends up converting into, but that's what we're getting for dunking on these jerks. And there's... Yeah, okay. Each one has like a special bonus, right? So at the end of the turn, people adjacent to the warrior get 3 temporary armor. People or contraptions, which we haven't seen yet, but... So like I can do that, and like this can then be next to the warrior. And they'll get some armor at the end of turn for whatever that matters. Oh, does that actually apply to the rook too? I don't know if the rook's a hero or not. We don't. Oh, we can see the enemy's movement. Yeah, we can actually see that we're out of range of them there. Perfect. Good. Good hover effects there. So why didn't the sorceress gain 3 armor? Yeah, I'm not sure why the sorceress didn't gain 3 armor there. Pew. What was the thieves? At the end of your turn, if a rogue's on a disabled trap, it rearms it. Alright. We get an upgrade at the end of turn. Okay, even in the tutorial, these are randomized, it looks like. Temporary armor only maybe lasts half a turn. Oh, yeah, maybe that's it, Cinemio. Yeah, it's armor during the enemy's turn and then goes away. Yeah, I think you're probably right. That makes sense. Yep. Greetings, Tempest Venator. 4 temporary armor and 4 temporary power when an adjacent enemy is destroyed. What counts as a blocked tile, I wonder? I guess the tutorial's probably just a wide open thing and then there'll be blocked tiles. Whatever, that sounds most interesting. We'll take it. This is tutorial. We don't need to worry about the decisions too terribly much here, probably. learn how to do it and then go into the campaign proper. Okay, so we can see where enemies are spawning. Is this like into the breach? Can I stand on the spawn point? Block it? It just moves the spawn point. Okay. And if no like further things have happened, you can still cancel your effect, so that's all good. Hey, crazy. Like, it seems like technically we want to just like have everything pile up on one side. Yeah, they spawn and then move. Okay, there is an archer over here though, so that one will be able to flick at us from a distance. Not too surprising, but okay, that one's an armored gun. Everyone's just at 10 attack other than you. But that's 15, not 14 there. So, yeah, the super ranged attack from our Rook is definitely on the weak side. That's just doing what it needs to do, and that's it. Okay, and we can move past our allies, so that's good to know as well. Let's see if they do counter damage if they're still alive. Seems like a good thing to find out. Okay, they do not. And I don't know if we have it like any way to heal our other things, but I'll just protect it. Sure, they said that's the most important. So they're not in range. Wait, they are in range. Why didn't they shoot me? Oh well. Oh, I do have to move there to dunk that. That's okay. Because then this will just move here and give temporary armor, and it'll actually matter this time. Wait. Except then they might attack you instead, which is worse. Oh, actually, yeah, there's a whole grid showing the area of attack without even hovering over them first. Okay, nice. Who is the Rook? This is my Rook, and we need to keep it protected for reasons. I mean, kind of a weirdly formatted tutorial. Should we just play the game? Because it seems like that's mostly what we're doing here. Killing an enemy makes them explode, dealing 5 damage to adjacent enemies. Rook can move again after attacking. And both of those, I mean, that's explosions. We'll take the explosions. Okay, so here's the covers stuff. Oh, and we can place a tower. Long range, low damage. Okay, so we do have some tower defense aspects. Towers can be placed on block tiles. Okay. Automatically attack at the start of your turn and can be destroyed. So we've got a bigger orc friend over here and another archer jerk over here. So 4 attack, 10 health, can hit pretty far. But honestly, if they're attacking that instead, it's kind of just better, right? Except when it's not. Oh, we could switch the tower targeting priority. Okay, yeah. We use random. Low health seems like an appropriate default. Also, it's only going to do 4... It's at the start of my turn, so they still get to attack first. What was the ability that we got out of her? The okay, 4 temporary armor standing next to a block tile. So we probably want to set that up. But I can't hit that without. Okay, yeah, I just can't hit the ranged jerk. All right. Oh, we can take that out, yeah, because our Rook can do 4 damage to that. Well, I assume it can reach. We'll find out. Yeah. Wait, what? Arcane Tower. Medium range, medium damage. Emerald Tower. So range, high damage. Alright, fairly straightforward there. I was just gonna press in-turn immediately, was my my plan. Here, sure, we'll put it over there. Because maybe more stuff will come. This has more health too, it looks like. Are you sure you wish to do your turn? Yeah. Do it. Okay. Zab it. 5 extra power against enemies that are missing health. Wait, can I just get this more than once? Well, this seems pretty strong stacked. I'm just gonna try it, see what happens. Enemies generally prioritize the closest target, but sometimes they do different things. Yeah, it's just ×2, alright? There's definite advantages to hexes. We got some Donkey Kong barrels. Taunts enemies. And freeze trap. Okay, so these are the sort of traps that the rogue can go rearm. The color of the highlighted. I didn't see any options for that I recall. I thought I actually turned that one on, but... So no colorblind features, I'm afraid. Yeah, the advanced settings just reset. Yep, yep. I assume if I just put this directly on a spawn, it doesn't work, right? Oh, can I not? No, I can just put it directly on a spawn. Take 3 damage and are stunned. Does not affect your units and does not stun elites. So like, I mean, this makes this tower worse. Like, obviously this is not a good plan, but I'm just doing stuff quick and fast and loose since it's just a tutorial here. We can't move through our own barricades, or can we? Oh, we can, in fact, move through our own barricades. Okay. Neat. Wolf just got dunked on over there. So, alright, that's 3 health because of the trap. We've got a armor orc. It's got 15 total. Regular orc. It's our archer friend. Mostly this just wants to be out of the way, because everything else is armor. Yeah, well, I mean, Just Chrono has been in the stream before as well, I believe. To be fair. Okay, so they're supposed to prioritize closer things, so... Wow. Okay, just making sure we can't directly place a trap on top of someone there. Oh right, those that was within 2? No, that was 3 away, but that's still the closest target, so they decided to hit it, I guess. Sure. Smashy, smashy. I don't think tactics games should be more like this guy. I've not played this guy, but I feel I know just enough about this guy to know that I do not want my tactics games to be like this guy. It is the opposite of me. Okay. Hunker down. That implies that we would take damage. 1 temporary armor every square they move. Oh, that would synergize well with the retreat effect, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna give everything to the mage. Alright, so we're gonna cover... Okay. When enemies are defeated by your heroes, they gain XP. These points can be spent on improvements. Yes. What do we got over here? When you damage an enemy, gain 1 XP. Plus 1 movement. Plus 3 damage. Plus 2 temporary armor when the rogue kills an enemy. the end of your turn, adjacent heroes get additional temporary armor. And gain 4 XP when you take damage. No. Never heard of a Soul Nomad myself. Mm-hmm. But one of the people that I've board gamed with, I'm on the understanding that they spent like several hundred hours leveling up units in Disgaea in a way that actually made the that save data on the game saleable and like actually pretty valuable. People would pay decent money for the massively leveled up characters or whatever. Your attacks ignore armor. Cute. And you can also, this is where you spend gold. Yeah. Your towers, contraptions, and your rook. 2 max health. So what unlocks the, oh, that loops all the way around. Okay. I was like, 2 movement is so much better than 2 max health. Yeah, you have to unlock like a bajillion things to get to 2 movement on the Rook. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, you've got to buy 3 garbage max health, and then it gets 4 power. Like that's significant, but you got to spend a lot of money before it gets there. I guess the is the first for like all of these kind of garbage. Yeah, so I mean they do specifically call it an incremental upgrade. Yeah, you kind of have to invest 4 into one thing before it actually matters. So that gets 1 radius, that gets 2 armor. Stunned enemies lose all armor when stunned by the freeze trap. Gunpowder reserves. The cannon tower is destroyed and deals 18 damage to adjacent things. Plus 8 power, minus 8 health. The tower can no longer gain armor. Okay. Neat. Okay. Spells from your hotbar can be cast on units. Each spell has a limited number of charges per battle. Okay. But it appears you can do it multiple times in the same round. Mm-hmm. Have I turned into a soul-sucking demon? I mean, you don't have any proof for that. So, do we think that we need to finish this off, or should we just go into the main game? Because it seems like everything the tutorial's covered so far has been very straightforward stuff. And there is an in-game glossary of status effects and stuff. So I think that's my inclination.
Are you certain this is the right place?
Got a box of our towers and stuff. There.
Worry not, Your Grace. The Rook follows my commands to the letter. You should be quite aware of that by now.
Of course. I did not mean to doubt your capabilities. They are nothing short of legendary.
Then I trust you will have no issues with paying a suitable price for my services. A single barrel of gems should be enough.
A barrel of gems. A standard unit of currency. I would like 1 barrel of gems, please. I mean, are we getting like emeralds here, or just like citrines, or? I feel like you should be a little more specific.
I thought that such mundane commerce was beneath you. I bowed my head into the mud and begged for your help. Is that not enough to show my appreciation?
Not really.
That payment is not for my benefit, but yours, so that you understand the value of my gesture. I appreciated your humility, but that alone is not enough. Saving a kingdom will always require sacrifices. Be happy that yours is paid in gold rather than blood. You were right. Clever of them to sneak through the northern plains while your forces are occupied in the mountains.
Kind of abrupt turn there.
Too clever. I wonder if those pieces are enough.
Do not doubt these legends, Your Grace. Their names might have faded from history, but their power is very much alive within my tokens. You should leave now. Let me send you back. I prefer to work alone.
All right. Oh, hey, look, things that the tutorial was probably going to cover later. We actually handle loadouts and stuff. Can we change the Oh. I'm like, I'm going to go up immediately if it lets me, but does not let us unless we were to edit a save file or something. Probably. That's all right. Unit loadout. So that's basically the stuff we've just been introduced to. Okay, so we got quite a bit of things that can be unlocked but are not currently unlocked, yeah? Yeah. So we got lots of different things in each of the slots here. The barrel of gems is a guaranteed ruby percentage. Maximum of 25% peanuts by volume. Exactly, yeah. Alright. Spell's probably the same sort of thing. Can get temporary armor. Spot a healing shroom on the edge of the board. Destroy a tower, deal 20 damage to enemies in a 2-tile radius. Alright then. Guess that's what we've got available. Oh, this looks like a lot of meta progression. That's what that looks like. Unlock a common upgrade for the Warrior, Rogue, and Sorcerer. Like a common rare and epic upgrade for the Warrior. Alright. I find it a little curious that we're numbered like this. And, oh, our tutorial, stuff carried over? Okay, so, upgrades to the heroes and stuff are also, permanent, it looks like. But, we're just starting at number 4, I guess. Okay. The desert it is. Golden Army Commander. Disciplined in their devotion to the Queen, they are given the finest utilities of warfare. But overwhelming as an army, but a lone soldier can often be vulnerable. The Queen has betrayed you. You've defeated her oppositions and amassed her gem supply. The Queen's golden army serves as their devout protectors. Deal with them and the Queen will be vulnerable. Correct your mistake, Magister. Put an end to the conquest you helped create. So it just picks a random one, I guess? Yeah, I can't click that one, okay. That feels like an amusing spot to start in. So we can still spend our money on mediocre upgrades first if we would like. I'm not gonna worry about that. We'll worry about it when it's bigger upgrades here. Like, technically we should be buying those upgrades, but that's okay. Let's do it up. 4 of 5. Is something broken? Is like the fact that we quit the tutorial completely broke it? Or something? Because this feels very weird. Because it even showed up like this little pop-up, like you've completed 4 out of 5 areas or whatever. I mean, this is fine, I guess. It's just, I don't know. Maybe the tutorial covered the first 4? I don't think so, because, like, the little introductory plot stuff didn't even happen until we started the main game, separate from the tutorial. But, basically, my spur-of-the-moment theory would be that, it saved our campaign progress number in the tutorial, which would be 4, I think. I think that lines up. That we had completed 3 zones or 3 areas or whatever. And then it just started us there on the main campaign or something. That seems very unlikely that those would share a variable that is somehow not reset, but if nobody ever tested quitting out of the tutorial, like, that is a theoretical possibility. Greetings, Flower Hex. I guess we just go with it as is, because I don't see any other thing that makes sense. I did not play the demo, Raven, no. Yeah, I don't know if playing the demo would let you know if this is not normal, but it does feel very weird that like, we're just introduced to this Magister and Queen, and the Queen's asking us for help, so we're gonna help her as long as she gives us a bunch of gems, and then immediately the Queen has betrayed us after all this time. The apologies were getting tiresome, like... Oh, no, yeah, I never played the demo at all, Raven, so nothing carried over from that. Yeah, we did have the, like, XP and gold and stuff carry over from the tutorial, but that's not necessarily meaningful for our current conundrum, since, like, that would make sense if they have the meta progression set up that everything just is permanent upgrades and stuff. Magister, the apologies were getting tiresome. I'm glad to be free of the ruse. You've outlived your usefulness to me. I will have your head for this. My heroes will gladly strike you down for disgracing their legacy. Please. With the gems, my forces are more powerful than you could possibly imagine. It wouldn't be the first time I have brought down a kingdom. They will see reason, or they will fall with you, your grace. Yeah, we still have our base stats, and these things are like 30 compared to our tutorials like 10 to 15. We've got 10 attack. Well, we may have found our hard mode by accident. That is a rocket-footed archer. So they've got very large range, but only 5 attack. So we want to trap one of these jerks over there, probably. Or barricade him. Wait, yeah, so, yeah, we still have the, upgrades. Is that right? Alright, well, it sounds like, we want to have 2 people, attack these archers so it can explode and do, damage to that. So that seems like it makes a lot of sense. I'll do 10 to that. That'll have 20. And... then we just get blasted for 1,000,000 damage. That is what I was thinking, Raven. We are missing all of our early upgrades, but that's, you know, fine, maybe. Oh no, this works. We can get the bonus shielding on our rogue too, yeah. Although it's only 3, but I mean that's still gonna help. Okay, so do a little bit of that action. Splat that. Do that. You'll get 3 temporary armor. They'll attack the rogue for a lot. But, you know, they'll still have 11 health. Although we could give them a little more, which we probably want to, actually. Because then at least they're out of one-shot range. And assumedly we want at least some of the towers down now. We put one barricade here. Oh, that means they're just both taunted on the barricade. Which is fine. We could also set up the traps. Okay, that can't actually reach anyway, so they're only melee. Trapping one still seems like probably a good idea. Although I don't actually know if it matters, like if they can't reach anyway. Like, what do I care? I suppose we could also, like, put a barrel over here and that would theoretically taunt them. Okay, probably want the medium range one there that's ready to pop those jerks when they get a little bit closer. Put it there. I think that counts as a nearby target, so I think they would go over there and just destroy that tower right away. So I don't think there's actually much benefit to playing the other towers unless we're like taunting these jerks or something. Oh, I did actually forget my my Rook can get a pot shot in. That'll actually matter on this because their armor is gonna regen, so getting that A little bit of extra damage here seems like a good idea. So let's get that in. Doesn't say how much the healing spell heals for, but I guess we'll just do a little bit of this action here. Okay, this mets out perfectly, right? Well, this still gets to attack, but otherwise we have the warrior kill this, thief hits this. Rook, can Rook hit that? Oh no, the Rook cannot reach that. That's too bad. I was going to explode them on the their neighbor again. So we might put a trap here. We could even just like double trap. And just kind of relax for a turn and be ready to dunk them solidly next turn. That seems reasonable. We've got, this is wave 0 of 5, so we got a ways to go, but that seems like a decent spot for the trap placement anyway. And then the rogue can move up to attack and repair a trap. Oh no, they'll be on the trap, so we won't be able to fix the traps immediately, but given how the tutorial implied waves come in, we have a turn in between, so we can probably fix the traps, or at least one of the traps at that point, which is good. So that seems okay to me. Because we don't have enough damage to kill the other, because we don't have any upgrades, though. We can still damage this. Even if we move out of range, it'll go over and attack our tower, which I think we'd rather just have it trapped. So sure, we'll do that. And yeah, it's a good fair point. We do want this moved over a little bit more. In case we need that 4 damage, which we certainly might. And I mean, it can shoot this, but it doesn't do it. Well, it depends on when the damage of the trap applies, I guess. Okay, yeah, they get the armor back at the beginning of their turn. Rogue's making quips about Queen promises. Is that out of range? Yeah, that is. Okay. We do have to completely finish one unit before moving on to the next one, it looks like. Okay, great. So we can move on, because they've got enough movement, we can move onto the trap spot and take them off at the same time. Alright. Warrior gains 4 power when next to another allied unit. We can just heal back some of our lost health. Sorceress can attack adjacent enemies and has +6 power when doing so. That's interesting, like, it synergizes well with her ability to be able to kill things, but also, like, we want her to be able to use that ranged ability, right? Like, that just seems generally useful for her to, by default, be using the ranged, so... I think I like teamwork here. This is not loyalty. This is just a bunch of stuff spawning right next to the Rook. Alright, great. I'm guessing the timing of that is that we want that set up here. You're always moving here to fix the other trap. Like, that should stave off these a little bit here. Yeah, exactly. It definitely could be something like that, Flarax. We'll see. I mean, the depends on how much money we're getting here, because some of the early upgrades were not that strong, right? Like, certainly relevant, but then again, we've got, well, that was only one wave, and we already had like 20. But there's also 5 waves times 3 battles, probably. Oh, I don't know. That's a lot. That is a lot. Something like this? Well, I mean, that's expected, though, right? Like, assumedly they expect you to do the tutorial by default. Okay, I was right that we would get the attacks off. Also, was this one indicated? This interdimensional thief over here? I don't remember seeing a spawn point for that, but I might have just missed it. Okay, that's an archer. That is also an archer. We still do not know, Ad Hoc. If anyone happens to know for sure, feel free to clarify, but currently we are unsure, but it seems like yes. Also, I wanted to put this tower up too, I think. I just kind of didn't think about it. Because, like, that was the important one to position or whatever. So, can we see what the deal is? Leave after 3 turns gives 25 gold when destroyed. Oh, okay. That's a loot goblin, is what that is. Right, Khadgar. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely awkward in both circumstances. Well, we can do 28 to this. Seems like it has 30 health. Hmm. I guess the thief could kill. I mean, we could have everything go in on it and dunk it that way. Yeah. And then we're setting up the warrior to be here, so they'll eat the brunt of the hit from this, assuming they attack the warrior instead of the tower, which I think I want because of the armor. And you would... You would be enraged to just slap this rogue's face off in that scenario. I don't think I want the rogue's face slapped off. Oh, also you would still be able to attack the warrior here, too. Ugh. Like, I wouldn't even let me select the earlier battles. Like, I tried to. But that is funny. Like, it seems like quitting out of the tutorial is what caused it, because I'm trying to think of what else would follow. But yeah, like a variable did not get reinitialized is definitely what it seems like. So you'd have to just reset the save file and then start fresh, and that would probably work fine. I mean, since we're basically just doing a sponsored look at it here, I suppose we might as well exit out and see what the early game looks like to be a little bit more comparison. We did spoil that the queen was gonna betray us, apparently, but that probably makes sense, right? Just do like a couple of the first waves in the first battle now instead. Or we could just see how long we can survive in the current situation. I guess I'm fine with either, because like we aren't playing it too much longer here. But does chat have a preference there if we take a peek at the early game, or if we just try to slug it out against things that are way beyond our scope? Maybe the queen doesn't betray you if you complete the tutorial. Exactly. Exactly. It probably makes most sense to kill it, but I don't know. It won't be much of a speed run, Flower, because we're probably dead by the wave after this, or the one after that anyway, maybe. Probably not this wave, because we've got enough backup tools, but this is already looking like about a bajillion damage, so that's subpar. Like, I can't have anyone adjacent to the warrior to get the extra shield buff, and still be able to attack stuff other than the sorceress who doesn't need the shield buff. We burned, oh, you get like a perk, oh god, right? So if there's 5 waves to every battle, we're so it's not like I was looking at the experience gold thing. I'm like, okay, I mean that's relevant, but no, we're missing 15 perks, right? Not 15 per character, 15 total, cat guy. But because you only choose one character for each perk you get. But yeah, so we've got like, you know, whatever we've got, 4, 5 perks or whatever. And we're supposed to have like 16 more if we had completed the tutorial and done the 3 battles previously. And those perks are pretty impactful. You know? That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, it's just funny. Oh wait, was I counting the Rook damage when I was figuring out if we had enough damage to kill a thing? 24... I was. Yes. Dang. You believe slightly less? Yeah. So, I mean, I can survive this wave confidently. I should be fine to survive the next wave. I don't think we can survive wave 5. And I don't think I want to go that far to test it. So in that case, I think the best way to show off the game is probably to go back to the intended area we're supposed to be at and see from there, right? Yeah, basically, Catguard, yeah, that's exactly. We're on floor 2 of Slay the Spire, and we just immediately portaled to Time Eater. It's little awkward. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, so reset game, confirm. There's the queen, I guess. Although I guess that's just a different angle, so that's why she looks different. Would you like to play a quick tutorial for us? Yeah, see, if you don't click tutorial, they do prompt you to do the tutorial. But,
Are you certain this... Of...
Then I
I...
say you were right. Do not... You should...
Okay. Start the mountains. Azazus the Demon Lord grows in power the longer they remain in battle, and their underlings are disorganized and inexperienced. Orcs, goblins, and wolves. Okay. Yeah, it is 5 even on the first one, so... Okay, they are made of gems and evil, it appears. I recognize that floating castle. Majesty, to what do I owe this reunion? Squashing your pitiful invasion sounded like a respectable use of my powers, Azazus. Tell me, what are you after now? Gems, my feeble conjurer. The kingdom is ripe with gemstones, and I will claim their power. Okay, so the gems are more than just currency, perhaps? Looks like they would also like a barrel of gems. Typical. You say typical when you just demanded a barrel full of gems, Magister. I don't know if you've got the legging to stay typical right now. I will not allow that, of course. Letting you pass would sully my reputation. You should know by now, I am unending. You will learn to fear me, Majesty. I will force your eyes open. Orcs and goblins working together? Imagine that. Yeah, see, these numbers are a lot smaller. 4 health, 14 health. You know, that just seems like a little bit easier to deal with. In fact. Okay, first wave. 2 power for each armed trap on the field. Interesting. Bone aura. The first time the sorceress kills 2 enemies in a battle, give 4 temporary armor to all heroes. Eh. Hey, happy culture. So that still seems pretty good. That's probably pretty good too. I'll take teamwork. Oh, we've got different things here. We got deal 3 damage zap. We've got redeployment. So you can pick up a tower to replace it. Choose a tower to spawn a copy of it on the closest 50 block tile. Okay. Like, I don't even need... There's only 2 things coming? Like, who needs towers, right? Like... you still want to be close enough to probably get some shots off, right? Sure, we'll throw up this tower over here. Well, it seems like the Rook has a magical representation. Like, these are heroes of the past that they control through some arcane magic in order to actually fight for their desires or whatever. Blitzed achievement. Before they get to move, we just murdered the entire wave. Okay. We can give the rogue a big S word, huh? That's interesting. That is a huge amount of damage. Oh, if the warrior moves to attack, they gain temporary power. That's pretty great, too. At the end of the turn, the sorcerer is next to the warrior, gain 4 temporary armor. If they're next to the rogue, gain stealth. Targetable by enemies. Silverfang, yeah. I mean, the rogue had an ability like that too that was available. And because we know that can be available on the rogue too, I think we just take it on here rather than lower their movement. So that'll constrain options more. I don't need to move the rook, I don't think. Okay. We've got a bunch of wolves coming in, it looks like. And this is basically where we want things. Let's throw up one of those in advance, even though that's we could do it next turn if we care to, but this is fine. I'm gonna assume. Oh wait, cancel. Nope. We want to be able to move into position. Seems unlikely we care about it attacking that, so like there's gonna be 2 other targets here. Let's just wait right there. Seems fine. Oh, 6 attackers, or 6 helpers rather, not a bunch of wolves actually. And we've got one of these thieves. This one has 10 health and 2 armor instead of like 8 armor and 20 health. Alright, good luck killing that in 3 turns with my 10 damage units. Oh man, can I have that explosion tech here? Although no, the explosion was only 5 damage, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Warrior could just go up and one-shot our interdimensional thief for sure. But Warrior would also like to like tank the damage down here probably, such that also these are ranged units and oh, I don't know if they're gonna be able to attack at all. Let's see. No, you can attack. Okay. Interesting. So the warrior actually wants to dunk this one. Maybe. Not much doing about this smacking up the tower. Likewise over here. Think those things are just gonna happen. So this could still theoretically move up here, then shoot the thief, huh? We can also zap. We could just zap. Yeah, interdimensional thief is not going anywhere. I mean, we could just do that to make sure they get thoroughly dunked. I'm not necessarily opposed to this. And the 2 health on the Rook kind of incentivized actually using it to tank on purpose a little bit. I mostly think we're fairly fine whatever we do here, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, we can protect the tower with this if we want to, I guess. Sure. Yeah, this is more fun. Get dunked. Money in the bank. What's your base ability again? If you didn't move, get 4 temporary armor. Oh, great. Perfect. Well, don't move then. So that means you would have to kill this to not move. Okay. Works for me. Okay, and then this won't be able to attack anything other than the sorceress, which is healthy anyway. Cool. Is this my blood? What's your range? Well, you're running into the trap anyway, I guess, so it probably doesn't terribly matter what your range is. Oh, but we can hit this from here anyway. Okay. Phew. Oh, right, the tower here was still closer than the warrior, anyway. Oh, this was actually close enough to hit this. I thought it would have shown that tile red, but it's kind of hard to cleanly indicate a ranged unit's ability to move and then attack, yeah. That was quite the death noise. Okay, you run away to try to rearm a trap or something. Right, because you can just zap this just fine. Pew! Forces can target allies to instead give them 6 powered, 6 armor, 2 move temporarily. That's pretty neat. Is the color of this supposed to indicate, like, because they talked about rarities on other stuff, so that might be like that's a rare ability or something. If Rook moves through a hero or contraption, they gain extra armor. The thing is, like, I mostly just want her to shoot stuff directly, but that is some pretty powerful tech. And it synergizes with that warrior ability we've already got. So I'll take that on the basis that it seems like it might be rare, I guess. We don't want to miss out. Okay. I mean, I could rearm this, but it doesn't do anything, so maybe I shouldn't care about rearming it. That's probably appropriate. Yeah, so that lets us really focus our stats into one situation if we want to. And, you know, not if we don't want to. Which is good. If this has 14 health, we would like to be able to move 2 into it. But then I can't move into this one if I want to. That's probably fine. Hey look, that has 14 health. I guess I've got teamwork too, so I could move someone else into position and then move them where they can get the double benefit or whatever, but... Oh, this... why do you guys get so much armor? The Goblin Defender. Oh, they just have armor and almost no attack. Okay, I see. And pretty good movement, too. And this is gonna go smack up, it's gonna, like, dunk this tower, isn't it? It's not really anything I can do about that. Well, I can drop another trap. I mean, that's fine. Theoretically, I should probably save the traps for later, but that also probably applied to the towers, so here we are, I guess. Like, this won't kill that, but this will. Yeah, we've already got this much XP and gold. We should spend 15 XP and 0 gold when we're on the battle for shenanigans. Ah, curious, cat guy. But I can't actually get close enough to kill these, although that's still stunned, I think. I don't know how that works. If it just it's probably just the one turn, isn't it? So they can move again next turn. So therefore we want to dunk that rather than the little defender jerk. Actually, if we could move the rook next to the defender, then the defender will attack the rook and just auto die, and it doesn't matter because I've got the armor, right? I think that's how that is gonna work. We can go over here and rearm this trap. It does seem like if you've got weak enemies like this, you could probably abuse that a little bit to do like your healing or trap rearming or stuff like that. If you have 10 or more armor, gain 4 temporary power. I mean, that synergizes with that ability we just got for the sorcerers. They could just be a massive damage spike against one target. Minus 6 power, but 2 temp power for every square you move. Yeah, I probably like that. What's the sorcerer? So the sorcerer destroys an enemy, they gain 4 power and 1 range next round. Ah, that's also very good. Let's go to this shenanigans. I'd kind of like to lean into these shenanigans. Want to be quick on our feet here. And that also helps them move around to rearm traps and stuff. Yeah, until we get rooted in place, then we're sitting with 4 attack and be like, alright, guess the rogue's just getting dunked. So you want to be approximately there. And you would like to be approximately here. And here you can target both without moving, so that's good for you. And I guess you'll just be over here. We have almost killed the thief. Alright, so we got armor goblins here and an armor orc. And we could, remember, we can change the tower targeting if we wanted them to try to prioritize strongest or things like that instead. So, pretty easily dunk both of these. This has 15 total, not 14, so we can't dunk that. But we could zap it if we wanted to. Which isn't a terrible idea. I think I'm jiving. Wait. Huh? What? Why is this not working? Oh, because I'm losing the teamwork bonus, so I'm getting -4 +4. Okay. Yes, that's fine. We wanted to do this anyway, so we just have to do that first. 12. Oh, also, that's 15, not 14 anyway, so we can't one-shot that regardless. Well, fiddlesticks. That's mostly fine, though. Yeah. Alright. 3 is very similar to 1 anyway. So this should attack into this. This will have armor and this will have armor. And they'll only take 1 or something, or 2. I guess 2 if it's this. They're equal distance, so I don't know if it's just random or what. But that seems fine. Oh, they went over to the tower instead. Rude. How dare you? Also, for extended fights like this, I mean, I guess the thief could still run over here, right? Like, there's usually ways to move around where it's not terrible. Oh, that still has. Well, I mean, this is fine, of course, but I didn't actually realize it still had that much health on it. Oh. I can do that to the Rook, too. That's cool. So if I need to get the Rook out of dodge... Neat. Okay. Cute. Didn't actually want to do that, but that's fine. I was just trying to select the Rook to move instead there. But neat that we could use that on the Rook. Hunker down. No. When the crap is triggered... -4 armor, which is 0. When it hits, cast Chain Lightning. Applies all Chain Lightning effects and jumps to the closest visible target that hasn't already been hit within a 2-tile radius and repeat. I mean, negative armor doesn't really make sense. It just means that, like, if we get another armor effect later, it won't benefit us. Is my assumption. Mm-hmm. 2 of these require getting hit. Ludicrous. That's more playful. I don't know that it's better. It seems like Hunker Down might actually be the best pick there. Boss Wave incoming. Ah, so this is our boss spot. Take out the weak units first, probably. This one will nicely walk into this trap here. Seems correct-ish. We just assume that we can dunk these 2 easily between all of our stuff. Yeah. Probably flower eggs, yeah. Not a joke. Also, that's gonna be dunking that anyway. So if we copy this tower, it's gonna just spawn over here. Or over here. And that's just our low damage tower. And if we copy a hurt tower, does it give us another hurt tower? Oh, you checked, Flower. It is actually 240. Huh. Amazing. Yeah, I think I'm good enough that with no abilities I could probably make it to the boss. Yeah, probably. But we would have already exhausted our resources, and then we have to deal with a 240 health boss that probably does a bajillion damage too. Oh yeah, I can also move. I mean, right now this is going to dunk that, which is perfect, and then we can move it next turn. I might actually want her in position where we can get the friendly bonus. Yeah, that seems fun. So you set up for the warrior to dunk that. And you move all the way away so you can move all of the way back. Basically is the idea here. And I mean, I know this is closest to the boss, but we've got these towers. It's probably going to target first. So that should generally be fine. I'll move one space back just to be a little cautious. I mean, we can get like mediocre pot shots on the boss that mostly won't be better. The only way that it becomes better is that we can move this and then duplicate it immediately, sort of thing. Which would be 10 damage, whereas if we duplicate it now, we both science and get 6 damage. Oh, it shows us. Nice, yeah, that's good UI. So it shows us exactly where it's going to spawn before we cast the spell. It's going to show that it gets full health and everything. Great. Also, the boss might do 14 damage, so that tower might just be dead, but, you know. Take 6 damage pot shot, boss. Oh, never mind. We didn't. We should have set those to strongest to make sure they were fighting the boss. Actually, yeah, that would have been good. Wait, this only has 6 health. I was expecting like real units over here. No, the boss is the only. Well, this is a real unit over here, I guess. That's too far away. Yeah. So we'll just dunk these right now, and then we'll prepare the warrior to go into maximum overdrive, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be enough that this will die to tower plus trap. Yep. And you'll just be in position to dunk this guy, who will be either here or here, I think. And, you know, possibly take a ton of damage in the process, but... Yeah. Is it, oh, we should look at their stuff, I guess. Oh, they gain 2 power at the end of each turn. Okay, yeah. It did actually say that at the beginning. Immune to stuns, traps, and movement reduction. Defeating all bosses causes all minions to retreat, but they don't get their gold. Oh, and guarantees you epic upgrades before you move on. That probably happens regardless, right? Yeah, that doesn't... You don't need the minions to run away to get an epic upgrade or whatever. And they are empowered for 2, apparently. Sure. Oh, right, because that's tracking this. Yes, that's just tracking that. That would be weird to be a separate thing. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Eat some pot shots. I mean, I think, no, it still wouldn't be quite enough. But I was like, we could almost just, like, stall out the towers and just have them dunk the boss for a while. If the barricade taunts work on the boss, the towers could probably do the trick. Like, we move this tower over here, we put the high damage one here. I kind of want to just try that. Is that gonna work? And then we just do not move our melee units next to them at all? That sounds distinctly amusing. And if we pick them up and put them back down, they get health again. So we can, like, heal this up again and have it attack another time if we wanted to. Cute. I suppose the Rook can pot shot it from a million miles away. Oh, it can't reach? Alright. I mean, it can. But not from where I want it to, so... Unacceptable. Oh yeah, let's put a barrel down. Hey look, there's a barrel! I've done everything I can about... Yeah, the Rook... Yeah, this is fun. Alright. Attack the barrel. Heard you like barrels. Do we get any bonus for killing them faster? We could have killed them at least 1 turn previous. Oh, there is a round counter. It might actually matter for something. That's fine. We just made a mockery of the Demon Lord, though, so that seems worth it. Oh, makes chain lightning better. Like, radius by 1 is actually pretty huge, if we want to go in on chain lightning. When the rogue kills an enemy, they explode, dealing 6 damage to all enemies in a 2-tile radius, not just adjacent. Increase damage radius by 1. Oh. No, we have to take that, though, right? The sorcerers can do an empowered strike on the warrior, and then they can run up and just explode 2 things that are next to each other. That seems exciting. Yeah, that's a like 26 damage. No, more than that. 30 damage exploding sword. Because we get 2, like up to. If we can move our full movement of 5, we get plus 10. Oh, I was double counting the 6 though. Okay, no, it's 24. Oh no, I wasn't double counting the 6 because it gives 6 for the ability. Yeah. So it's 30 damage exploding strike maximum. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
These 3, why do they feel so familiar?
You may have encountered them while they were still alive. Another place and time. Which reminds, You don't belong here, do you, Azaz? Goodbye, dullard demon. I don't I feel like Magister's losing a bit of their gravitas, calling Azaz dullard demon.
Coward. You should have at least killed me with your own hand.
Loads of money. Yeah. So that comes with 65 experience to get oh, and we could add movement. I feel like the way we're setting up, we just want to give everyone loads of movement. Armor is clearly for seconds. Oh, there's another movement. So ignoring armor is cute, but it also like is anti-synergistic with our other heroes doing damage and stuff. But this is also just health. 8 health is a lot of health, to be fair. 18 up to 26 health is no small difference. When you kill an enemy, gain 2 gold. Yeah, so this is different too, right? Like the upgrade tracks each like campaign are different as well. So there's a pretty good mix-up in variety on that front, it looks like. I believe armor regenerates every wave. Or actually, it might even be each round. Each round. I meant to pay attention to that, but I didn't. It might be each round. It's either each round or each wave that armor regenerates. And health doesn't. Yep. Oh, there's more range increase we can get for the warrior. They can get range plus AoE, yeah. Clearly lean into that. Oh, that just gives all of your units plus 5 max health. Wait, all units. What does that apply to? Does it apply to the towers too? Once per battle, when this is about to be destroyed, return its health to 1 and gain some armor. Oh, the barricades. That's actually really strong, the barricades. You just double your barricades survivability. That's pretty nice. I wonder if this armor ruin effect still happens if the trap's already been sprung. Barrel has barrel. Exactly, Kenya. Exactly. Oh, the low damage tower can hit an additional target. That's cute, yeah. Here's some range, gain more power. Exploding barrels. Mostly I just want to see the effect of this real quick. If it hits everything or not. Get 1 gold per enemy destroyed. Okay, well maybe just do that though. What is this barrel? Oh, you get an additional barrel. Yes. Okay. That is in fact barrel. These are all 10, so you can like really focus one if you want to. Rook gains an aura that gives allies in a 4-tile radius plus 3 temporary armor at the end of your turn. Okay, yeah, it's strong. bounty board. And we aren't even trophy hunter. And then the rest of this is all just like health, so we can take it. But oh, also, yeah, when we go into the Matroska barrel, like it gets more health first too. So the first one is healthier as well. We'll dedicate to Matroska barrel. Rathar is known for his evasive tactics while boasting heavy ranged artillery from his ship the Icebreaker. And if you notice, the fifth set is fighting the demon again. Magister, there is another threat. The northern tribes have marched into our lands, no doubt to take advantage of our casualties. That is most peculiar. The tribes have kept to themselves for almost 100 years. Why attack now? Perhaps they too see an opportunity to acquire our gems. I'm sorry to ask for this, but it appears I will require your services a little while longer. So the only thing I really wanted to check real quick was, like... Yeah, that, so it does apply to these two, it looks like, right? Yeah, cool. 5 health is our towers in addition to our characters. I wasn't sure when it said units, so that meant barrels too, right? So yeah, barrels are at 19 health now, yeah, perfect. Hey, Patchouli. It's, yeah, tactics game with light tower defense elements, I would say is probably a better way to describe it. Like, it is not a proper tower defense, you're not like having a line of enemies that you're building a tower maze for them to go through, or something like that. The flower, yeah, turned out to be not that much of a spoiler, yeah. Weird. The queen, yeah, okay. But... Man, it's been a long time since I played Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. I still would like to play that again someday. I didn't play Patchy very much, though. Sometimes. But, yeah. I think, what do we reckon? I think that probably will conclude looking at it here. It's been a nice hour and a half or so checking this out, but it seems like meta progression difficulty curve is probably light for my taste, but we figured out one way to skip ahead, so there's certainly things we can do if we want to make it harder for ourselves. There's a bunch of ascensions too, so there's a lot of flexibility for making it more difficult there for sure. And it seems like there's pretty good variety as far as like each run being a bit different, right? Like, it seems like it's kind of focused around, let's say, 6 to 12 hour campaigns or something like that, rather than like a huge XCOM campaign and stuff. And like, I prefer that. So it's closer to, like, I guess Wildermyth would be kind of in between or whatever. But yeah, like shorter campaigns that the abilities that your different heroes have are randomized each time, and you've got a bunch of ascensions and unlocks and stuff. So seems like a solid tactics game overall. Like there's we were already like starting to see hints at like interesting combinations of abilities, right? Like we were already like, oh, with these two different heroes combining their abilities, like this could do really powerful, cool stuff. So it seems like there's a lot of cool effects that you can build up like that. Yeah, Raven, I mean, I was giving a higher time limit, assuming like you get playing at higher ascensions, right? Where it's going to be a lot thinkier and harder to just play it really quick there. But yeah, I think that was well worth checking out. Here's the link to the game in chat for those interested in taking a look. And thanks to the publisher for sponsoring a look at it there.